Selena Marie Gomez is an American singer, songwriter, actress, and television producer. After appearing on the children's television series Barney and Friends, she received wider recognition for her portrayal of Alex Russo on the Emmy Award-winning Disney Channel television series Wizards of Waverly Place, which aired from 2007 until 2012. Gomez also starred in the films Another Cinderella Story, Princess Protection Program, Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie Ramona and Beezus, and Monte Carlo. Thereafter, she focused on more mature roles in Spring Breakers, Getaway, The Fundamentals of Caring, and The Dead Don't Die. She voices the character of Mavis in the Hotel Transylvania film franchise, and serves as an executive producer of the Netflix television drama series 13 Reasons Why and the Netflix documentary series Living Undocumented.
With her former band Selena Gomez in the scene, she attained the gold-certified top 10 albums Kiss and Tell, A Year Without Rain and When the Sun Goes Down on the US Billboard 200. In 2012, the band went on hiatus, and Gomez focused work on her debut album as a solo artist. The pop and dance-influenced Stars Dance became her first #1 album on the Billboard 200, and included Come and Get It, which became her first top 10 entry on the US Billboard Hot 100. To finish out her contract with Hollywood Records, she released the compilation album For You. It included the single The Heart Wants What It Wants, which became her second top 10 entry.
After signing with Interscope Records in late 2014, she released her second studio album, Revival. It became her second consecutive #1 regular album on the Billboard 200, with the highest first-week sales of her career. The album was well received by music critics, who praised the album's production and lyrical content and became Gomez's first album to achieve platinum certification by the Recording Industry Association of America. The first three singles, Good For You with ASAP Rocky, Same Old Love, and Hands to Myself, all became top 10 entries on the Billboard Hot 100, and reached #1 on the mainstream Top 40 chart. Since then, she was featured on several collaborations, including We Don't Talk Anymore with Charlie Puth, It Ain't Me with Kygo, Wolves with Marshmello, and Talkie Talkie with DJ Snake. After a short absence from the music scene, Gomez returned with new music, including Lose You to Love Me from her third album Rare, which became her first #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Rare also debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, becoming her third consecutive #1 album.
In 2017, Billboard reported that Gomez has sold over 7 million albums and 22 million singles worldwide. Gomez has earned numerous awards throughout her career, and was recognized as the Billboard Woman of the Year in 2017. She has a large following on social media, and was at one time the most followed individual on Instagram, before being surpassed by athlete Cristiano Ronaldo. Gomez's other ventures include a makeup line, a clothing line, a handbag line, a fragrance line, and a production company named July Moonhead Productions. She has worked with various charitable organizations and became a UNICEF ambassador at the age of 17.
Selena Marie Gomez was born in Grand Prairie, Texas on July 22, 1992 to Ricardo Joel Gomez and former stage actress Amanda Dawn Mandy Cornett. Gomez was named after Tejano singer and actress Selena Quintanilla Perez, who died in 1995. Her father is of Mexican descent while her mother, who was adopted, has some Italian ancestry. Regarding her Hispanic heritage, Gomez has stated, "My family does have quinceañeras, and we go to the communion church. We do everything that's Catholic, but we don't really have anything traditional except go to the park and have barbecues on Sundays after church." Gomez's parents divorced when she was 5 years old, and she remained with her mother. Selena has two younger half-sisters, Gracie Elliott T. Faith through Amanda and her second husband Brian T. Faith, and Victoria Torrey Gomez through Ricardo and his wife Sarah. She earned her high school diploma through homeschooling in May 2010.
When Gomez was born, her mother was 16 years old. The family had financial troubles during Gomez's childhood, with her mother struggling to provide for the pair. At one point, Gomez recalled, they had to search for quarters just to get gas for their car. Her mother later recalled that the two would frequently walk to their local dollar store to purchase spaghetti for dinner. Gomez stated, "I was frustrated that my parents weren't together, and never saw the light at the end of the tunnel where my mom was working hard to provide a better life for me. I'm terrified of what I would have become if I'd stayed." She later added that was really strong around me. Having me at 16 had to have been a big responsibility. She gave up everything for me, had 3 jobs, supported me, sacrificed her life for me. Gomez had a close relationship with her grandparents as a child, and appeared in various pageants growing up. Her grandparents often took care of her while her parents finished their schooling, and the pair went as far as stating that they raised her up until she found success in the entertainment industry.
Gomez first gained an interest in pursuing a career in the entertainment industry watching her mother prepare for stage productions. She began auditioning for various roles, meeting Demi Lovato during an audition for Barney and Friends. Both Gomez and Lovato were later selected to appear on the series in 2002, with Gomez portraying the character of Gianna. The show was her first experience in acting, with Gomez recalling, "I was very shy when I was little. I didn't know what camera right was. I didn't know what blocking was. I learned everything from Barney." Gomez appeared in 13 episodes of the show between 2002 and 2004, though the show's producers released her as she was getting too old for the series. While working on the series, Gomez had a cameo role in the film Spy Kids 3D, Game Over, and the made-for-television film Walker, Texas Ranger, Trial by Fire. Gomez made a guest appearance in a 2006 episode of the Disney series The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Gomez was given a recurring role on the popular Disney Channel series Hannah Montana in 2007, portraying pop star Michaela. During this time, Gomez filmed pilot episodes for 2 potential Disney Channel series. The first, titled Darwin, was a spin-off of the Sweet Life series, while the second, titled Stevie Sanchez, was a spin-off of the series Lizzie McGuire. She later auditioned for a role in the Disney series Wizards of Waverly Place, ultimately winning the lead role of Alex Russo. Upon receiving the role, Gomez and her mother moved to Hollywood, Los Angeles, California. Lovato and her family also moved to Hollywood, hoping to achieve similar success to Gomez. Wizards of Waverly Place saw Gomez portraying a teenage girl in a family of wizards who own a restaurant in New York. The series quickly became a hit for the network, propelling Gomez to more mainstream success. The series received numerous nominations and awards. Gomez recorded the theme song for the series, titled Everything Is Not What It Seems. Gomez later appeared in the music video for the song Burnin' Up, which the Jonas Brothers had recorded and released.
While working on the second season of Wizards of Waverly Place, Gomez appeared on the Disney Channel special Studio DC, Almost Live, alongside various other Disney stars. She contributed a cover of the song Cruella de Vil to the compilation album Disney Mania 6, and later recorded the original song Play to Your Heart for the soundtrack of the animated film Tinker Bell. She had a leading role as an aspiring dancer Mary Santiago in the direct-to-video film Another Cinderella Story, a sequel to A Cinderella Story, starring Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray, and the second installment of a Cinderella Story series. Gomez recorded 3 songs for the soundtrack, and released one of them, Tell Me Something I Don't Know, as a promotional single. Later that year, Gomez had the supporting role of Helga in the animated film Horton Hears a Who. The film was a commercial success, and went on to gross nearly $300 million worldwide.
At 16 years of age, Gomez was signed to a recording contract with the Hollywood Records label, which had already signed both Cyrus and Lovato. Gomez formed her own production company in 2008, which she called July Moon Productions. She partnered with XYZ Films for the project, giving Gomez the opportunity to option articles, hire writers, and create talent packages to shop to studios. Gomez was slated to release 2 films under the company. The first, titled What Boys Want, featured Gomez as a girl who could hear the thoughts of men. She later announced a film adaptation of the novel 13 Reasons Why, in which she was to play a young girl who commits suicide. Ultimately, neither film was made, though Gomez would later executive produce a television adaptation of 13 Reasons Why.
Gomez continued to have mainstream success throughout the following year, appearing as Alex Russo in a crossover episode of the Disney series The Sweet Life on Deck. She later made a guest appearance on the Disney series Sunny with a Chance, starring Lovato. She appeared in a remix of the Forever the Sickest Kids' single Whoa, released as a single in April of that year. Gomez, along with Lovato, starred in the Disney Channel film Princess Protection Program, which aired in June 2009. The film was a critical success, and had a total of 8.5 million viewers during its premiere. For the film, Gomez and Lovato recorded the song One and the Same, which was later released as a promotional single. She later provided the voice of Princess Selena in the animated film Arthur and the Revenge of Maltesard. On August 28, 2009, Gomez starred in Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie, a television film based on the series. The film premiered to an audience of 11.4 million viewers, becoming cable's No. 1 scripted telecast of 2009 and Disney Channel's second most viewed film premiere after High School Musical 2. The film won the series its second consecutive Emmy for Outstanding Children's Program at the 62nd Primetime Emmy Awards.
Hoping to achieve a successful crossover into music, Gomez formed the pop-rock band Selena Gomez in the scene through her record deal with Hollywood Records. The name of the band is an ironic jab at the people who called Gomez a wannabe scene. The group released their debut studio album in August 2009, which debuted at number 9 on the Billboard 200 albums chart in the United States, with first-week sales of 66,000 copies. The album received a mixed reception. Some critics praised the album for its fun nature, while others criticized Gomez for her vocal performance. The lead single failed to have commercial success, however the second single was successful. With heavy promotion through Disney and performances, the song had success on radio and with sales. In 2010, Gomez starred as one of the two female leads in Ramona and Beezus, a film adaptation of the children's novel series by Beverly Cleary. The film premiered on July 23, 2010, and it was met with generally positive reviews. Selena Gomez and the Scene released their second studio album A Year Without Rain that same year, which debuted on the US Billboard 200 at number 4 with sales of a little over 66,000. The album received mixed to positive reviews, where some noticed that Gomez's vocals contained the auto-tune effect. The record's two singles both achieved moderate success. Having previously announced plans to launch a fashion line, Gomez launched Dream Out Loud in 2010. The collection consisted of, and featured, bohemian dresses, floral tops, jeans, skirts, jackets, scarves and hats, all of which were made from recycled or eco-friendly materials. Gomez stated, "With my line, I really want to give the customer options on how they can put their own looks together. I want the pieces that can be easy to dress up or down, and the fabrics being eco-friendly and organic is super important also. The tags will all have some of my inspirational quotes on them. I'm just looking to send a good message." To design the actual items, Gomez teamed up with designers Tony Melillo and Sandra Campos, both of whom had previously worked with big-name fashion houses. Melillo and Campos teamed with New York-based Acme Apparel to manufacture the brand, which was formed by Acme CH Brands LLC, the holding company for the brand.
In 2011, Gomez starred in the film Monte Carlo. Her character Grace is a teenager mistaken for a socialite while on a trip to Paris. To prepare for the role, Gomez learned how to play polo and also took 2 weeks of vocal training to learn 2 different British accents. She also began a relationship with Justin Bieber that year, which lasted until 2014. Before breaking up, they recorded an unreleased duet titled Can't Steal Our Love. Gomez appeared in a cameo role in the film The Muppets and appeared in the Disney shows So Random and Prank Stars. Selena Gomez and The Scene released their third and final studio album that same year. The album received mixed reviews, with the album's second single receiving a 4X Platinum certification from the RIAA. However, the album's lead single and last single both achieved moderate success. It was announced on July 14, 2011, that Gomez had signed a license agreement with Adrenalina, an extreme sports and adventure-themed lifestyle brand, to develop, manufacture, and distribute the actress's fragrance. Chairman and CEO of Adrenalina, Ilya Lekate, said, "We are incredibly enthused to be working with MS. Gomez and will reveal more details pertaining to the fragrance as we get closer to the launch date." The perfume was released in May 2012.
Gomez confirmed in January 2012 that she would be taking a break from her music career, thus placing Selena Gomez on the scene on a hiatus. That year, Wizards of Waverly Place officially ended its run on the Disney Channel after 4 successful seasons. Gomez hoped to focus on her film career outside Disney and starred in the animated film Hotel Transylvania. The film premiered at the 37th Annual Toronto International Film Festival and was released on September 28, 2012. Gomez had a role in the controversial exploitation film Spring Breakers, starring James Franco. The film saw Gomez in a more mature role than her previous works, and reportedly led to Gomez having a bit of a meltdown on set. In 2013, Gomez starred in the film Getaway. The film was a critical and commercial failure, and earned Gomez a nomination for Worst Actress at the 34th Golden Raspberry Awards.
Despite her earlier claims that she would be taking a break from her music career, Gomez confirmed in October 2012 that she was working on new material. She later confirmed that she would be releasing her solo debut album, as opposed to another album with her band. Gomez released Come and Get It as the lead single from the album. The single became Gomez's first top 10 entry on the Billboard Hot 100. Another single from the album, Slow Down, peaked at number 27 in the Billboard charts. Stars Dance was released on July 23, 2013. It became her first album to debut at number 1 on the US Billboard 200 chart, where it sold 97,000 copies in its first week. The album remained in the top 10 in its second week, though declined down the chart in the following weeks. The record was met with mixed reviews, where some music critics noticed her inability to create her own musical identity and her lack of vocal abilities doesn't help. Gomez incorporated choreography and dance routines into her promotional performances and music videos for the album, feeling inspired by artists such as Janet Jackson and Britney Spears. As of September 2015, the album has sold 392,000 copies in the United States, making it her lowest-selling studio album to date in the country. It remains her only studio effort to not receive a certification from the Recording Industry Association of America.
Gomez embarked on her Stars Dance tour on August 14, 2013. After touring in North America and Europe, the tour was set to continue throughout 2014, though Gomez cancelled the Australian and Asian leg of the tour in December 2013, claiming that she would be taking a hiatus to spend time with her family. In January 2014, it was reported that Gomez had spent 2 weeks at Dawn at the Meadows, which is a treatment center in Wickenburg, Arizona that specializes in treating addiction and trauma in young people. Her representative stated that she had spent time there voluntarily but not for substance abuse. Gomez confirmed in 2015 that she had been diagnosed with the autoimmune disease, lupus, and that she had canceled the tour and entered rehab to undergo chemotherapy. Gomez appeared in the film Behaving Badly with Ellen McDermott and Nat Wolff. The project, filmed prior to Gomez's stint in rehab, was released in August 2014 to a generally negative critical and commercial reception. Even the author of the original autobiographical novel has disavowed the film. She later appeared in the film Rudderless, the directorial debut of William H. Macy. The independent film received a mixed reception from critics.
In April of that year, it was reported that Gomez had fired her mother and stepfather as her managers. The two had managed Gomez since her career began. Gomez later signed with the WME and Brillstein companies to manage her career. The news of Gomez's new management also fueled rumors that her recording contract with Hollywood Records was ending, and that Gomez was searching for a new label. Gomez surprise released her new single The Heart Wants What It Wants on November 6, and confirmed after months of speculation that she would be releasing a compilation album as a means of finishing out her contract with Hollywood Records. The single went on to become her second top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, and sold over 1 million copies in the United States. Gomez released her first solo compilation album, For You, on November 24. The album received minimal promotion and failed to achieve much commercial success, selling 506 equivalent album units in the United States during its first week of release, and entered the Billboard 200 at number 24. Gomez officially signed a recording contract with Interscope Records in December 2014.
While working on her second studio album, Gomez collaborated with Zek for his single I Want You to Know, released as the lead single from his second album on February 23, 2015. The single became Gomez's fourth top 20 entry on the Billboard Hot 100, and received a platinum certification from the Recording Industry Association of America. Gomez became the face of haircare brand Pantene in 2015. Gomez released Good For You as the lead single from her second studio album on June 22, 2015. The single features rapper A$AP Rocky. The song sold 179,000 copies in its first week of release alone, and went on to become her first top 5 single on the Billboard Hot 100 in the United States. The single became her first to top the mainstream Top 40 chart. In August 2015, Gomez appeared in the documentary Unity among many other actors and actresses. She reprised the role of Mavis in Hotel Transylvania 2, which was released on September 25. The film was met with a positive critical and commercial reception upon its release.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.